above the city, they shine in my spotlight. Commissioner on the rooftop, double H in the night sky. For the sidekicks we fight, for the right crosses we go. For the ninjas we injure, revenge on our foes. From crime alleys to radioactive insects, genetic mutations. Weapon X rejects are infinite. Ursa in crisis, our wars are civil but secret. Here come
the Mad King,
Dillard Skillard.
Oh, cheesy.
blaring through your speakers. Yeah, Hardly Heroes. It's clobbering time.
Welcome to Hardly Heroes, a podcast dedicated to movies, TV, and everything geek related. I'm your host, Buddy.
What's up? It's Dillard Skillard.
It's Tater Tot.
This is Bird.
Welcome to episode 198. It is February 13th, 2020. We want to thank a special guest for coming in studio today, but she's not patient, so I can't just announce her on the show. Thanks, Bird, for coming in today.
You're welcome.
But no, she had to, just go for it right away.
Throw her name out there
I know,
whenever
that's what I
the
It's
usually
because
do.
she's wearing a cardigan.
whenever the hell she wants.
Yeah, is this your
We share
interrupting cardigan or what?
We share the throne, so I'm like included in the intro, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Bird. So what kind of cardigan do you call this?
So I wore this because this is my Lil Jon cardigan that I wore that you forgot
yeah.
about.
This is the little.
The Lil Jon.
Okay.
Lil
To the
Jon.
windows, all the way to the wall.
Yes.
Bird, can we
that
talk
you forgot
about how he thought you were wearing a red cardigan?
Oh my god, when it came up, I was like, "Are you kidding me?" It's like we don't even know each other. I'm like, "How did you not remember that what I was wearing wasn't red?
Maybe
wasn't
it's-
thick and fluffy?"
I know. The thing is, too, is you don't wear that red cardigan out to an event like that.
No, you were 100% right. Look how thin this is.
But I thought she had pockets.
No.
You know what the thing of it is, too, is I know what kind of cardigans Bird's wearing to what kind of events because I lived with her for a few years. So, I know, what she's pulling out of her closet for events.
Then how did you not know about the nighttime cardigan?
What are you talking about?
She has a nighttime
I
cardigan.
knew
Yeah,
She had a
she knew
nighttime.
I had them. I don't have exactly one. Some of them get a hole in them, and then they become nighttime in-home cardigans. Get
I
the
wish
male
you guys
cardigans.
could have lived with us because it's just the amount of cardigans this woman has is just insanity.
Have you?
Is there a number? Like a ballpark
I've
number?
never counted, and I get rid of some. Some get holes. Some I
course.
don't like
Yeah.
anymore. You grow out of.
So, have you been wearing cardigans so long? Grow out of?
I thought that too. I was like, is that the right way to say it? They're not fashionable anymore. They gotta go.
Right. Oh, so okay. So, Bird, I have a question.
If you're new to the show, go to hardlyheroes.com and you can find about all the people we're talking about and everything. Just go to hardlyheroes.com and you can find all about the show. I was trying to introduce the show and you
Okay.
guys just went on this
Well,
crazy tangent.
I know. I'm sorry.
You totally interrupted me because I legit had a serious cardigan question for Bird. Bird.
People want to know.
The
Since
show's
you've been
going
buying
off the
cardigans
rails.
for so long, can you just walk up to a cardigan and instantly know this is
Yeah,
not
some
gonna
are
work for me?
some are a V-neck, some
you're
are
like,
weirdly
no.
fitting. Yeah, some are too thin. I'm like, no, that one's not gonna work.
But
Okay.
when you
Also-
see that one, though, you're like,
You're like,
Oh,
this
I
is
do.
it.
I have
That's it
excitedly
right
walked
there.
up and been like, "Oh my god!" Like Target.
That's it.
Target is really low on cardigans now. Everything's
Oh.
a sweater.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Where
Too
are the
thick?
cardigans?"
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, like a pullover.
Have you ever found a cardigan that you felt was too much money that you couldn't spend on?
Yeah, if I go to Macy's or something, I'm like, "It's just a cardigan."
Like
for
what? Do you have
$50.
do you have a dollar amount that you won't go over?
Over 30 is a little hard for me because you can't wear them every day. Then people
Right.
know you. They're like t-shirts. You can't wear them every day. So, also, I think my segment should be April's Bird's cardigan closet, and we
Yes.
should have some kind of music.
100%.
Mr. Rogers like
What's-
piano playing.
Yeah,
The
then we take a
most you've
picture.
ever spent on a cardigan.
I don't know.
Do you have just that one cardigan that you were like, I had to have?
Yeah.
it's like
you,
500
you spent
bucks.
a little
Like,
too
you know
much
what?
money, but
I have this kind of yellow and black checkered one that I think was 35 or something that I haven't found things to wear it with much. So
Oh, right.
I kind of regret the purchase.
oh right, it's like you wanted it, but it's just it kind of
It's
didn't
so
work out.
adorable. It's also super fashionable me, and sometimes I think I'm not fashionable enough for it to pull it off.
You can't pull it off.
So, but it's in my closet.
Well, I think you can do it, girl. Girlfriend. Okay.
Girl power.
It's a special clothing episode.
Okay, so moving on. I'm just always fascinated by the cardigans.
You're wearing a very nice one,
This
by
is
the
a
way.
super fashion forward episode.
You know,
Dilly's
this,
almost wearing one. Flannel.
You know, it's a
Button
male
up.
cardigan.
mine has a hood.
Oh, that's cool.
Turn up.
Is that really a cardigan though?
Hers, yeah. Dilly's not. I was
No,
being
that's
generous.
not a
No, I'm
cardigan.
talking about Sheila's. Even
Yeah,
though
yeah,
it has
totes.
a
This is
hood.
a cardi.
Totes. Yeah,
It's a
it works.
cardi with a hood.
Cardi B.
Cardi
Yeah.
hood.
Cardi C. Over here.
Cardi C.
Cardi
Cheese.
C.
Cardi cheese.
Curd cheese.
No, not curd. I don't curd.
I don't curd.
I don't curd. Buddy, I swear to God.
I never did that. I don't have a
That's his new
packet, so I
thing.
can't follole along or help out with any
wow, we didn't
transitions.
This show
It's
is
obviously
already
pretty
off
loose
the
tonight.
rails.
I know. James is going to be so mad. This is we've been here
You
already
guys need to focus.
for hours.
All right. I got something I do want to talk about. Hopefully we have the sound queued up. But I went down on Saturday with Perm and our correspondent,
Correspondent.
and we went down to Kyber Cave.
Yes.
Don't know what I said that was funny, but suck it, cheese. And they're getting ready for
Excuse
their Kyber Con, which is going to happen on the last day of the month. It is on the 29th of February.
It looked like you had a lot of fun there.
Yeah, it was super fun. They, I can't believe it, but they came all the way from, they live in Fairfield, but they drove back from Disneyland. We're on like an hour and a half of sleep.
Oh, God.
And we're super steamed up for us to come down there. And I might have made a custom lightsaber. So that will be ready the day of their opening. But what is the coolest thing about Kyber Cave is you can make a lightsaber and take it home that day if you want.
Yeah.
And
Is that all they do there?
no, they make sabers. They also have you can have like custom cosplay stuff done there. They have like leather work that they can do with like lightsabers. They also have like a photo studio in the back. Plus they also teach saber fighting. They just do all this really cool stuff, which they have like replica sabers, and then you can make your own sabers. So there's so many fun things to do there. So super excited for this event. It's going to be a ton of fun. I know I'm going out there and I'm going to be supporting. So hopefully the sidekicks come out and hang out with them and hang out with me because, dude, they're giving away a Darth Maul
Oh, snapples. I want
saber.
that. I want that.
They're giving away, I want to say it's 4 lightsabers all together, which is really cool. So they have a bunch of raffles going on. So you want to get there at least even for that.
Right.
You know, so make sure you guys go out there and hang out. And they're also super nice of them. They're donating a lightsaber for our 200th episode.
No way. That's so
Oh,
cool.
cool.
for
Yeah.
the silent auction?
Yeah, so that'll be part of the silent auction, which is
Oh,
super nice of
man.
them to do
That's so
something
cool.
like that.
Wow.
So I really want to make sure the sidekicks go out there, hang out with them. But do we have some? We don't have any audio. I'm still working on editing it up. Our correspondent is.
Oh, for when you went there?
Yeah, and we took video and everything, and I know we're still trying to edit it all up. So be patient with us, guys. Sorry about that, but
Is that
I
going to be
don't
on
know.
your YouTube kind of thing?
yeah, it's gonna be on YouTube. We're gonna put snippets up on social media and everything like that. But dude, I cannot wait for you guys to see
So,
the options you can make with making a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Like, it blows my mind.
what can you tell us? Can you do like walk us through the process of making the actual lightsaber without giving away too much?
I don't know if I even want to tell you because the sheer fact of going there and seeing the options.
Yeah.
I sat there and I was just like, how do I just pick one?
Right.
And then what was really fun about it is they said they started laughing because they're like, what will happen is you'll design one and then you'll come back in like a week and being like, well, what about this?
Right.
And you can like mix match and put it all together. But I thought that was like the coolest part of it. And then he's like, well, where do you want to put your button? What light do you want? What color? Do you want sound? Like, because you can add all these options, which is a lot of fun. You can have just a fighting lightsaber, or you can have a replica saber. So it was just so much information that it's so much fun. Then they have sabers there that you can hold and fight with, so you can kind of get a feel for the saber you want.
Right.
So
What's a fighting
Sounds
saber?
awesome.
Is that like rubber, like a movie, so you don't
no,
hurt each other? Or
so
something, or?
they actually like teach you how like different fighting styles of different characters and stuff. And so what was really cool is they have a military, it's like a riot grade plastic. So like he has like this metal pole like in the middle of the shop, and he, as hard as he could, just bang, like hit it up against it, didn't even break. And so that's pretty cool. And then what else I found out that Kyber Cave can do, and I'm like all in, I'm like super steamed up about this. If you have a replica saber that's broken, you can bring it in there and they can fix it, which is
that's so
really
nice.
cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
So
That's really cool.
make sure you come out to Kyber Cave. We will put up their information and everything about the event and the address and the time. But make sure you guys come out to Kyber Cave and hang out with Sheboygan.
Sheboygan.
Do it.
Let's do it. So, buddy, we've still been doing this retrospective,
Yes.
right? We do have Bird in studio. Should
Yeah.
we
Do.
ask her?
Right here.
Should we ask
Hi,
Bird?
Bird.
Who? I'm just joking. Sorry.
One, I want.
What is your
I wanna
favorite
ask-
cardigan of the past?
I want to ask Bird. Who is?
What's
What was
happening
that?
right now?
No, it's fine. Nothing happened.
Who is your favorite or was your favorite host?
As I voted once on the Harley Hero Sanctorum,
Right.
I've picked Goat.
Okay. Well,
But
okay.
you mean of like all of them?
Well, I know. I guess Goat was like a host for like half a second, right? Was he considered?
He was
Do we
He's on the
a
poster.
inner-
Oh yes, he
He's
was
on the
the
damn
poster.
He is.
Do we consider him?
That's official.
He is a fish. But as a
Maybe like second level host.
Yeah,
There's
a
probably like
long-term-
tiers.
well, because Dad
Tears.
could be in there as well. Dad
Yeah.
was a
Most definitely.
a host for a while.
He's on the poster too.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can't pick you
Right.
for reasons.
He wants you to pick him.
but
Super bad.
enemies don't choose.
Is he sliding
You
you
know?
money to?
No.
Is
Stop.
table?
Are you touching her leg and fondling?
Is that
this-
100?
I mean,
Yeah.
Cardigan?
what? Well, I mean, maybe you'll have to rethink it. I was joking.
She wants some of that.
No.
I think he's fondling her
not-
cardigan.
I don't know if there's like a favorite. I mean, I like Goat because of just like I really loved being on the Infinity War episode, like the just mess of how big that was, and
Oh,
like
right.
Dude.
and the audience, which when initially it was like there'll be an audience, I had so much anxiety. Like I was like, I don't want like people watching
Yeah.
us do this. I have enough of a hard time knowing that like people will hear it.
Right.
So the idea that there were people watching, I was like, I think Goat went and got like vodka, and I was like, yes, let's
Yeah.
do this so that I can like get through like randoms
No,
watching us record.
I totally
you know?
agree. Like I think doing this in front of people is like, even though I don't think I've ever done it, we did like a panel at remember at the
Yeah,
Wizard World.
just doing anything. Like the thing is like when I'm in here and I'm talking, it's like almost like I don't even think of that anyone else is going to listen to it.
Yeah, yeah.
And sometimes when people do bring up the show, I'm always like, oh yeah, I guess people like listen to it. Because it's like I think if I think about it too much, I do get like
Just anxiety or
a
something.
little
or-
anxiety.
Yeah.
about it.
but
like
that was-
shell up.
Yeah.
It was really fun with the audience. It was a different dynamic that you haven't really had on the show in other episodes, and so
Yeah.
many people
Yeah.
was like fun. And also the show brought together two childhood friends.
That was super cool.
That was
Um,
super cute.
Yeah, and
For the listeners that don't know,
sorry.
Curtis and Goat were friends, childhood friends, and they hadn't talked to each other in years and years.
Yeah, they'd kind of lost touch.
Yeah, and then they both listened to the show and ended up rekindling that friendship.
What's funny though is they worked in the same
Yeah, we all worked in that same shopping
in the same shopping center because we worked with Curtis at Borders and Goat worked at Target with sister Laura.
And he and I went to like high school and junior high, like with each other. Junior high, yeah, I think junior high as well. And so yeah, it was a weird connection with the show to be a
Right. It's
like,
such a small Sacramento's small.
That Infinity War was the first like big event we had ever done. So
No,
I was
and that's
riding
totally
real
true.
high on
Yeah.
that.
It was it was definitely the biggest.
I also don't know. I don't remember what number episode
And that was right before I proposed to Mindy Sterling.
Hashtag Sterling Sterling.
Sterling.
She denied, but
It's a thought that counts.
exactly.
Yeah, what episode was that though? Was that like pre 100 or after? Because now that you're coming up to 200,
I believe it was pre-One Honey.
okay, you've had like 2 big milestones. It's like
And I know we keep beating this over the head about, hitting 200 episodes. It's more to me of like the amount of time we've been doing this show. Like, just seeing that we're hitting that 4-year mark. Like,
wow.
that's the craziest part to me is, this is the most consistent thing that, knowing that we've about to hit 200 episodes consistently, that we've never missed a week is probably the biggest thing I could ever hang my hat on. Cause I've known a lot of people, not a lot, but I've known quite a few people to start podcasts and they've all kind of died out. And to see that we've been able to hang in there and keep this going with all the people that have, left and, to keep this going is the biggest thing to me. And I don't see an end in sight, but when it does end, it's going to probably be like this huge void, like in me, just for the sheer fact of,
Right. You've been doing it so
Are you
I've
gonna
been
quit
doing
again?
it so long.
Oh yeah.
Fake news.
That was
Hey, so I do have some information here. So episode 104 was Heroes versus Villains, which is the
Oh cool.
What was
so
it?
it was like one.
episode 104.
dang
So,
right after.
so
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
think about it, you already did 100 episodes before you did your first event, and how many events you've done from 100 to 200
yeah.
compared to 0 to 100. I mean, the episodes 100 through 200, it's like so much more stuff has happened. So
Yeah.
much, we're doing so much more stuff. So it's kind of, and that's just the fun of it is seeing the show grow so much, and the community grow and everything.
It's super fun and seeing, people in Norway taking it on and doing their own thing. Yeah, do you have you already said your favorite episode though. You've wrote in about
Yeah, I wrote
that.
my top 5. I think I put that one as my favorite. And then I think the first episode I was on was is it the first one you were not on? I don't know if that was the first time you missed an episode, but you weren't there the first episode.
I think I was
on.
in LA at the
Yeah,
time.
and I feel like it was fairly early on. I'm like
It was
90%
pretty early
sure it
on.
was the first time you weren't there.
So who was it? Like Goat and
No, it was me,
No, it
Manny,
was-
and Spranks.
okay,
Sprankles.
okay,
Yeah,
the Ridge Tridge.
Yeah.
it was a real nice show.
Is that what this is? Like, me, Manny, and Sprinks was the Ridge, and then Logan and HTC was the prequels, and now Cheese, Dilly, and me are
we're like the Force
Yeah.
What
Awakens.
is it? Force Awakens? Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
what they refer
I know
to
what
these ones.
what do we call these ones? Because we have the Ridge Tridge
Tridge.
prequels, and then what?
the aftermath.
I don't know. The final chapter.
Final chapter. I like that.
Yeah.
Final chapter.
To infinity.
And beyond. Okay, so we've kind of.
I was talking to somebody the other day, and they said they hated Toy Story, and
Wait, all of
I was like, that is like blasphemy. I forgot who I was, but I was so angry.
You can't hate.
How
There's
could
4
you?
What
movies.
could you hate?
That's
Yeah.
what I was saying. They were just like, I
Who
don't
was
like
this
it, and
person?
I can't remember, but I just remember being so like angry about it that I think I mentally blocked it out, and then I watched it because
It's like saying I don't like Pitch Perfect or something. You know.
I'd never seen that.
Or it's like saying you don't like Santa Claus. I don't know, or kitty cats or bunnies or I don't know. It's just like the most happy.
Beer.
How can you
Cats.
hate?
How can you hate cats?
Exactly.
Exactly.
I don't
That's
understand
what I'm
those people.
saying. Or kittens.
Curtis.
No one hates
Yeah,
kittens.
exactly.
I'm so sorry if I'm kicking someone. I gotta stretch my leg
That's
out.
me.
It's
sorry.
just yeah.
Um,
You got a man spread, cheese
I
spread.
got a man.
You
I got a
cheese. You got cheese spread out.
I got cheese spread over here, dude.
Cheese ball.
I'm all crunched up over here, dude.
but we do have a surprise for you guys today. We actually have
That's
an
right.
interview.
A phone interview.
With the
Yeah.
one, the only.
Johnny.
All right, sidekicks, we got a special guest all the way from Norway, the Norwegian Titan. Johnny, you got up at...
Just drinking some Monster with some juiced up energy to wake up to
Are you having
be ready
anything
to talk to you
besides?
guys about everything.
Are you having anything besides the
What did you
Monster?
say?
Any breakfast or anything? Or are you just going straight energy drinks?
Or straight energy drinks. No breakfast yet.
Nice.
So,
He needs that liquid energy.
You're
Because
gonna get all zipped up.
Yeah.
it's 4 a.m. there?
oh yeah. Yeah, it's 4:18 a.m. here in Norway.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow, thank
It's
you.
very, very, very early.
Very, very early. The next day, he's in the future.
Absolutely.
Yeah, how is
What's
the
it like?
future?
Yeah, I'm in the future. Future, it's actually Friday.
I know. I wonder if
Happy
I'm like
TGIF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TGIF. I miss TGIF.
Is TGIF a thing in Norway?
No.
I'm asking.
Do people
you.
say that, Johnny,
TGIF?
out there? Like, thank God it's Friday. Do they give you that expression, TGIF, in Norway?
Oh, actually, they don't. We don't use that as much here in Norway.
Really?
Okay.
That's like a
We
real
use
thing
a lot
here.
of other words, but
Is this gonna sound weird? We were all kind of sitting here wondering what your voice was gonna sound like, and not what I expected.
What did you think?
I thought his voice was gonna be a little bit deeper, to tell you the truth.
Did you say higher?
He looks all right, Johnny. I'm gonna be
Can you say
sorry. You
higher?
might give
Voice
me a
higher?
lot of like crap for this, but he looks like
Yeah?
scary and burly a little bit.
Yeah,
The
you do
voice,
look
I
kind of
don't.
burly.
Yeah, voice doesn't put
It's a
that
little
off
bit
for
scary.
me.
I don't know. I kind of figured it would be. This would be it.
Yeah, it
Something-
sounds-
somewhere in this frequency.
Yeah, because Sonny's a little bit more like bubbly voice, and Johnny's.
but
a
he's Indian.
right. Well, that's
It's true. This is true.
I don't know why, Buddy.
I don't know why. I don't know. How did? Can I
That
ask?
really tickled his fancy.
Buddy loves a good Indian joke, I guess.
It was just funny. He's like, well, you know, he's
They have more bubbly voices. They're known for.
So
Bird wants to say something.
Oh,
She's
sorry,
ra-
Bird.
she
want
rose
Johnny,
her hand.
Is it okay? Can
Yes,
I
Bert?
ask? How do you and Sunny know each other? Did you guys cover how they met?
Well, we know because he's best friends with a guy I know that I've been known for about 25 years.
Oh, okay.
So and we started playing Dungeons and Dragons,
Oh,
nice.
cool.
and Sonny was the dungeon master,
Ooh.
and we just clicked from that. And the last 4 or 5 years, we introduced me to the show, and I was hooked.
Hooked. I love it.
If I can ask you
Oh.
to kind of jump on that, do you remember the first episode you ever listened to, or kind of take me back of you listening to the first episode and what you thought of it?
Oh, that was episode 70, I think.
Oh, wow.
70.
That was the first episode.
Dang.
Yeah, 70.
We should look up which one that is.
I'll do
And
it right
I
now.
started recapping on all the other episodes, and I catched up at episode 88, I think. And I
Dang.
was all caught up.
Oh, wow.
Dude, that fast. That's crazy. Because you got to go back and listen back to episode 1, correct?
Yeah, I was lucky enough to find episode 1.
Yeah, because that's lost in the archive. We kind of were talking about that in After Dark, is that the first 5 episodes were kind of lost, and only the
You
people
can't
that,
find them anymore.
yeah, really that have been a part of it can kind of find those, because those are, you know, 3, or well, it was another host, Nick, that was a part of the show, but he left after 5 episodes, so we kind of just got rid of those. We still
Right.
have them, but they're not
Yeah.
around.
But I do think that we're probably going to release them on the premium channel. Mm-hmm. So episode 70 was called Check Out My Box. It's and the description.
Was that like a prize pack, a
Yeah,
geek box or something?
the description says Labor Day photo shoot recap, California Republic Comic-Con preview, Star Wars Wu-Tang, anticipation for it on Saturday, and open Geek Fuel with us.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Okay.
I forgot
I
you
think
did
that
Fuel
that.
episode might be on YouTube because we did like one episode ever that we
Oh,
recorded.
yeah, you guys recorded.
And I believe it's that
Oh,
one.
okay.
I can't believe you've been around since 70. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a long time.
It's nearly 130 episodes now.
Yeah,
Yeah. Who is your
That's over 2 years.
right.
over 2 years? Oh yeah, when you put it like
I
that.
think so.
Yeah, because 56
If you have
weeks.
52 episodes a year,
Oh,
that's
I said-
basically.
Let the
said
Norwegian
56.
tell you.
He's
how many
actually
weeks in a year.
smart. Yeah, unlike us.
Well, Bird. is
So since you've
smarter
been
than us.
listening for every single episode, who is your favorite host of all time?
of all time, like back, with Sprinks, Manny.
Of all time?
Yeah.
Or guest host.
Everybody's all
Does that
silent.
include guests? and
no,
everything?
no. We'll go
Yes.
main host
Guest
and then we'll
hosts
go
totally
guest.
count.
Main host.
Okay, main host, then your favorite guest of
Yeah.
all time.
Actually, I liked when Dilly came along.
Oh,
But,
yes.
buddy, you're close up to number one there.
Thank you, good sir.
Wow.
But the Mad King with those ankle breakers that you
I knew that.
Man,
was
he's
gonna
got nothing
come
on
but
you,
you don't
Johnny.
train. So
Dude,
I
did
see
you not
Johnny's
see-
Instagram. He is out on the field. He's
Did
in
you
the
guys
trenches.
Like
not
every
see
day.
my video? I tagged Johnny in it. There was a bunch of beach balls that I set up in a little slalom, and then I kicked.
slalom.
What's a
What?
slalom?
A slalom.
No.
Shalom?
Not shalom. A slalom.
What's a slalom?
No one knows what that means.
slalom.
That's
What's
like a
slalom?
skiing. That's when you ski
Yeah,
a
like
slalom.
yeah, I was
yeah,
like going
skiing,
through.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then I kicked one at the very end, and I tagged Johnny in it. I was like, soccer training. I was like, come at
It's a
me.
beach ball. That's not a soccer ball.
Yeah, so you did one video. He's out there doing work like every day.
Dude,
Yeah,
this is natural talent here, people.
Johnny, I'm here to
Like,
tell you.
he's getting
it's
steamy over here. Dilly, now they found out he's
He's number
Johnny's
one.
Beer,
favorite
please.
Mike. Yeah. Dilly.
There's
No, but
a new king in town.
Yeah.
Thanks, Johnny.
I'm a
Appreciate
little
that, man.
hurt. Maybe
No worries.
I'll have to back down on the ankle breaking.
No, Johnny, I'm so glad you said that because Buddy thinks he's like super top shit around here, and
Totally.
I'm the
I know
Mad
you have
King.
to
He's
yank
rigging
him down from the
elections.
throne every now and then.
yeah, you have to.
That's
You
why I
have to knock
sit
him
in the
down.
throne. Don't call me the Mad King for
Okay,
nothing.
but Johnny, what about guests? Who's like one of your favorite guests? And you don't have to say Bird just because she's here, even though she is a great guest. But
Favorite guest was when I first heard him. It was Goat.
oh yeah,
Nice.
He's
no,
my fave, too.
yeah, people
Yeah.
love Goat. I love Goat too.
I loved him. We're falling out of love now.
Why? Because of goat cheese?
Yeah, because
Why?
he's siding with cheese too much, and I really don't like it. So we've kind of been drifting apart.
So Logan and I have been talking
She
about
actually have some good points now and then.
right. Thank
Oh.
you.
No, she's way too angry.
She's
Come
the
on.
Mad Queen.
No, I
No,
I
no.
have hella good points. Thank you, Johnny.
No. Hey.
But Logan and I are talking about doing some kind of video for like goat cheese.
Oh, Dad, that'd be really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Goat is a great, like, just an awesome guest. I was waiting for him to say CJ because he always brings up CJ.
Oh god.
I know how much you hate
Okay.
her, but
Say that on the show. I don't
Sparks.
hate her. I do not hate her. I'm taking that out.
Of course. That's going to be edited.
That's edited.
she's never gonna listen to it.
Guaranteed edited.
Yeah, she's
Sure.
definitely not a listener.
She's marking the
Hey, you
time
never
right
know.
now.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite episode? I know you've wrote in with your favorite episodes, but I was gonna ask if you have a favorite episode and why.
The Star Wars episode, because I hadn't. When you talked about the Star Wars: The Force Awakens, I
Oh, okay.
During the retrospective, or when
first
it came
when
out?
you had the recap and everything.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I actually was listening to it, and I was a lot of stuff that you talked about with the Star Wars that they went away from the franchise and
It was a
they
lot.
did follow the heart of the story.
Yeah, no, that's true.
There was
I
a
like
lot
that.
of content. I mean, because we did that for, God, it seemed like
I know. And I
4 or
feel like
5 weeks. Or
Yeah.
just
we were
kept
talking
going.
about Star Wars forever, and I was constantly fighting
Yeah.
with everybody about Star Wars.
Cheese was literally at her wit's end.
I was
Yeah.
at my wits, especially with like Philippe and Creighton.
Right.
I was losing my mind. I think
Yeah.
I
They
just
are,
I couldn't
they
handle
are three
it.
great movies, but I'm agreeing with Clayton on something that they went too far out of the story
See,
sometimes. But
So Johnny, do you guys
it's a
have
great movie. 3 great movies.
do you guys have Mandalorian yet over there? Has that been released?
Oh, we're getting Disney Plus at
isn't it March?
June.
Oh,
June, I think.
wow.
June.
Jesus.
Yeah, they got it really late.
Yeah, it's been postponed.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry.
I know, because I want to
We've
know what
been-
you think about
And there's no
Mandalorian.
leaks, no leaks or anything that you've seen.
Oh, I know. That's the hard part, huh? Social media. I'm sure there's been leaks.
Yeah, I mean, you would think, but
And there's been a lot of leaks, so The Mandalorian actually looks pretty good.
it's
I'm
great.
so hyped for the show.
I had another question for you, and this is for my own personal reasons. What do you feel about the cardboard cutout that we have made of you?
I love it.
Okay, good.
You took the best picture of all time on my Instagram.
Because I got a lot of flack from the rest of the hosts because they said your head is too small and that you have too big of
No.
Head is too
shoulders.
small?
No, Johnny, your head is too
Well,
small and you
thank
have
you.
no neck. Like he did it weird. Like I feel like the picture is great, but he gave you like absolutely no. I think he was trying to like whatever the word is to like make you less masculine so that he could feel like he's more of
Yeah,
a
less
man than
attractive.
you.
Yeah.
Because he
Yeah, I
made
think
your
so, too.
head hella tiny.
Like almost
Straight on me
Beetlejuice
on the
tiny.
picture, you know.
Yeah, he Beetlejuiced you.
All right,
dude.
listen here. It's
Yeah.
better for cuddling in the middle of the night, okay? I don't want this
I
bulky
know.
neck.
So you want a man with a small head? That's what
Yeah.
you want?
I want like the shrunken head in Beetlejuice. You know what I
We
mean?
already said that. We already said
We already
that.
covered that.
Yeah, he's you're coming.
It's a
You're
great
trying
movie,
to
Beetlejuice.
you're trying
That's
to
I think Cheese's one of Cheese's favorites.
I mean,
you're trying to
Beetlejuice?
piggyback on our jokes.
Yeah.
Juice.
whatever.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Anyway, Johnny, what do you got? What are you up to this weekend?
This weekend, I'm playing a soccer tournament with my friends.
course
Ooh,
he is.
soccer. Are you
Getting ready to
Soccer.
soccer? Playing it. See,
kick buddies'
Oh.
he
arse.
plays.
I play. I played indoor.
Other
Play
people?
about
You
4 times a week.
played. You played one time. I think he played one time.
No,
Indoor
I
soccer.
He played indoor
quite a
once when he
while.
was like 16 or something.
No, I was like,
Johnny plays soccer every
29.
weekend,
One time.
and he's not American too. That's like helps him
how does that help him?
because I think other countries play soccer way more than we do.
They do.
For sure.
I just feel like you
But
guys
I
are.
did play American football too.
Did you
Oh,
really?
Oh, that's cool.
What
Alright.
position?
In 1998, I was a Norwegian champion with my team.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
that's so cool.
Snapples.
What position did you play, Johnny? Like a
Running back?
receiver or okay?
Yeah, I can't actually film myself playing football. That's or soccer. That's very difficult. Very difficult.
You just need a GoPro. No, I'm just.
I know,
kidding.
right? A GoPro.
Put a GoPro on your chest so I can
No,
see
but
how
then-
fast you
No,
run.
but then Buddy's gonna be like, "Well, how do we know it's him?
yeah.
I can't see him in the video."
So I do have a question for you.
That's
Good
not
sir.
Johnny.
Quick question, Johnny. So about Drub G, I need to know a little bit more about how this all goes
Drunken
down.
PUBG.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I
Because
forgot
I'd like
about
to be
this.
involved. I
Yeah,
know we're on
that's,
kind of 2 different time zones, but give us just a quick little touch on some Drub G with Indian Viking for us a little bit.
It actually started 6 months ago, I think.
Okay.
I came back to play the PUBG with Sonny and some other guys after being away for some time.
Okay.
And they had this idea, like the other guy we play with, he drinks like Jack and Coke, I think, or something.
Whiskey and
But
Coke.
it's no fun if he's drunk all the time.
Oh,
Sure.
So I was like, give me some beers and give him some. I started drinking and it just escalated and we turned it into a drunken PUBG and
Yes.
it's kind of crazy again because when we play, it turns out when we start at the beginning we're all okay and then we start killing each other and
Just like running each other over with
calling
cars and
each other racist and everything.
sure, yeah. Shoot, I love messing with people on PUBG. It's one of my
Be-
favorite things
join
to
us
do.
sometime. It's very very fun.
firing shots at your buddies.
Hold on.
yeah.
So if you guys play
Yeah.
at night, it'd be like super early in the morning for you, Dilly. So you'd have to
Yeah.
get drunk at like 4 a.m.
That's what I was thinking. You know, that's not a problem.
I mean,
We can
He's
work
got
it
that.
out.
He's got that.
We can work it out.
We can do it.
Yeah.
I'd actually.
Usually
that sounds
end
like a lot of
games
fun.
at 02 a.m.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
So they go long. I like it.
Yeah, about 8 hours, I think.
Oh my god.
Oh
That's
shit.
insane.
Yeah, you could jump
Yeah,
in
but
there.
if you think about it, for you, that actually would work because then it'd be earlier in the night for you.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Exactly.
Somewhere. 5 a.m.
5 o'clock somewhere.
Also, I had a quick question. Did you go to that movie event that or you did the
With
movie?
Sonny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was
I've
that?
been to 2 or 3 events. That was awesome. We were 70 or 80 people. No one was like, clapping or telling jokes or talking in the movie theater. So that was actually pretty amazing.
That's
Right.
super cool.
Yeah, that's like the best
Well,
part is you go with a bunch of people that are like watching the movie the way you want to watch the movie.
Well, and I thought it
You
was,
have equal-minded people, so that was pretty
Yeah.
great. Pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was so much fun that you guys kind of did something that, we just thought of and you guys kind of ran with it. I thought that was super fun. So,
And it was only me and Sonny with the Harley Heroes T-shirt, so that was pretty cool too.
Representing.
I wanted to ask about that. Whose idea was it to make those shirts?
Actually, I called Sonny up and I said, "Hey, I've been making those some cool shirts to support the team of Harley Heroes in the U.S." So, actually, my idea, and he was like, "Oh, buy me one, buy me one."
I'm like,
I love
I
it.
love those
That's
shirts,
amazing.
dude.
I
I
know.
was so steamed up when I saw those. I
Yeah.
like lost my mind.
I can't find a site where I made them, so I can't make anymore.
Really?
I used to have a site where I can make them. So,
We'll have to recreate it.
Yeah,
somehow.
I think we're gonna have to recreate
Yeah.
that.
Do they look the same as regular? Yeah.
No, so they took like our Hardly Heroes logo and then they took like the Norwegian flag and then they wrote, wasn't it like become the sidekick you always knew you were gonna be?
Oh my god, that's adorable.
support your become the sidekick you were meant to be.
Yeah.
Support Harley Heroes podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have that
something
picture
like with
on my
Norwegian
phone.
flag and limited edition and everything.
Right.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was
super
super
cool.
cool.
I always tell people, they're like, "Oh, you do a podcast?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "We're pretty big in Norway," and they're like, "Yeah, right." And then I show them the picture. I'm like, "Those are our two biggest fans." I was like, "They made homemade T-shirts, so suck it." So
Yeah.
Like the David Hasselhoff of podcasts.
Totally.
Yeah.
over
No,
there.
it is.
Exactly.
I always tell people we have listeners in Norway. Like
Yeah.
always tell
I always
people
say
that.
we have a following in Norway, so it sounds bigger.
Yeah,
And then they're like, "Oh
I think
wow,
we're
really?"
about
Yeah.
4 or 5 people now
Ooh,
Oh.
there we go.
that listens
Awesome.
to the podcast.
Slowly getting
You should
those
do
numbers up
special T-shirts that say Harley Hero is in Norwegian that people can order. Yeah.
Norway chapter.
there. Oh, I'm
do we-
actually into that.
How do you say that, Johnny? Or those are words. Yeah. that you can say. I was like, those are real words. They could translate that into Norwegian.
Bird,
Sure, we can translate anything.
Bird was like, she was in the microphone, and then she's like,
How do you
I'm sorry.
Drifted
I
off.
think mid-sentence she was like,
I didn't want to
probably
be.
a weird thing to say.
I didn't want to be so confident about it, and him be like, "There's no real translation for that," you know.
Nobody cares.
Okay, but Johnny,
Confidence is
how
a
do
great
you
thing,
say?
Bird.
Thank you.
How do you say Hardly Heroes in Norwegian?
Harley Heroes, that would be Harley Heroes. Ooh. Nesten helter, I think.
I like
Okay.
that.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
short. Wow.
Nesten helter.
Nesten
Nesten
Halto.
Halto.
I like that.
Harley Heroes.
Oh my god, I love that.
We're gonna
Can
make
we- yes,
sure.
Yeah,
yeah.
I like
Write
that.
down.
I'm
Could
all
you
in
write
on
down
that.
how that spells?
Write it down.
Send it to
Write
us.
it down.
Okay, we're gonna have Johnny
Um,
text that to us so we know the spelling.
Johnny, is there anything else you wanted to talk about on the show before we duck out of here?
Talk about the show. Well,
If it's
Hey
anything,
Jackal, where's he at?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Wait,
Exactly.
He's
Where
been,
is he?
Absent
Jack.
for
Oh.
a long, long time.
He's probably out hiding from you somewhere.
Basically.
Yeah.
That's what he get from attacking Mammy.
Exactly.
Right?
I was about to say, you have anything
Yeah.
to, I like that you've been going to bat for Mammy.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, we love anyone that goes to bat for mammers.
Yeah.
Mammer jammers.
I feel like
She's a very
Johnny's
sweet lady.
making a move tonight. Maybe it's because you know me, I'm the shit stirrer of the show. But I feel like Johnny's trying to work up to being that number one Norwegian sidekick.
Right. He's working his
I
way
think
up.
so. I think so.
Always number one.
Oh, I like that there's a battle between him and Sonny. He's like, Sonny, I ride in all the time. I beat up Jay Jackal. Now he never shows up.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Yeah.
And he broke your ankles.
Yeah.
no, I broke his ankles. And, hey, the best part was our Fresno chapter president. Johnny posted a picture of like it was his ankles and like the soccer ball with his cleats, and he was like, "Oh, he's like, are you okay with your broken ankles?" And I was like, "Yes." So,
Yeah, yeah, I remember that one. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was funny.
so you know,
Yeah. So Johnny, thank you so much for waking up in the middle of the night.
In the morning.
Well, in the
Early
middle
morning.
of the
Waking up early for
middle
us.
No
of-
problem.
early in the morning is like the middle of the night. for
does
me.
Sonny know you're coming on the show? Did you tell him?
Sonny doesn't know yet.
Yes.
He's going to be super gel.
Okay, don't.
Is there anything?
Surprise! I didn't.
Is there anything you want to say to him? Maybe some trash talk or like anything you want to say to Sonny? Like, I'm just glad we could both
To
get
Sonny?
you guys on the show.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Me and Sonny.
Yeah.
Oh, we're actually going to Rammstein together.
Oh, really?
This year.
Why?
Oh, sweet.
Oh, dude, that's cool.
On
Hell
concert
yeah.
in Trondheim.
Wait, the
Oh,
band?
Yeah.
Rammstein? Oh my gosh,
Hell
I used to
yeah.
have their
Yeah, like the
CD in high
band.
school.
He's gonna be my butler.
That's going to be a fantastic show.
real quick, I forgot to.
I think so too.
I forgot there was one thing I did want everybody to hear. You were talking about maybe being able to come out to America in maybe like a year or two. And
I'm saving up some money to travel to America.
I wanted to
Hopefully, I
know
will have enough.
what. Sorry.
No, he just said hopefully he'll have enough.
Oh, I wanted to know what are the things you want to do when you come here?
Oh, I want to build my own lightsaber. I want to see the bridge where you had the video for the Harley Heroes.
Oh
okay.
yeah, the Tower Bridge.
Awesome, yeah.
Oh,
That's cool.
The bridge there.
Yeah.
get a grip on it.
Where we lit the...
And buy some local beer and
There
hit
was
Disneyland.
Yes, Disneyland.
Maybe one more thing
there was
that
one
we're
more
missing?
thing that
Yeah.
I told Dilly about. If you don't remember, I'll say it.
But at
should we?
to Disney.
He wanted to go to Disneyland and he said he wanted to go to a
Bang Bang Niner Gang! Niner Gang!
Yeah,
Bang
the
Bang Niner
49ers. The
Gang!
49ers. Yeah.
Yes.
I couldn't believe it. He was
49ers
like,
game.
yeah, he's like, I want to go to a 49ers game. And I was like, Dilly. Dude was
Yeah.
like, bro, I'm game to take him to one if you want
Absolutely.
to. So,
We'll hit the bridge on our way.
Yeah.
Have a couple coldies.
Yep.
yeah.
I can take you to
Maybe
Disneyland.
some road
Oh
pop.
yeah,
I'll just
Bird.
Oh,
volunteer
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Bird wants to go to
Disneyland.
Disneyland
Cool.
with you. So,
Yeah. I think we're gonna make a group trip.
Yeah.
to Disneyland.
Yeah.
I have an annual pass, so I'm always ready whenever you're
Well,
coming out.
kind of what I thought
Bird,
about.
Bird, you don't need to. Okay, look at her, the elitist over here.
Yeah.
She's tooting her own horn. She's got an annual pass.
I know. Well, what I thought about is if Johnny does come, he could fly into L.A. We could pick him up. You know what I mean? And then if he does, we could drive back
Oh,
to
right.
Fly back
Sacramento.
Yeah,
fly
go to
back out of
Disneyland.
SMF.
Yeah, and they
Nice.
could fly
That
out
would
to
be awesome.
Sacramento. So, but no, we wanted to really thank
Yeah,
you.
we're
for
like
coming.
already planning your trip. We're like,
Yeah.
we'll pick you up from the airport.
You're gonna do
and
this. You're gonna do that.
This
you're
is
gonna
your
do this.
itinerary.
We're gonna take you here, 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 and here. We just wanted to thank you for coming on. It really means a lot that you would get up to
I know. We're
come
so
chat with us.
so excited to have you on the
hooligans.
show. And
You
there's,
mean a lot to
super
me
duper.
too. So
there's so many listeners that are gonna be so stoked to finally hear your voice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sonny's
really
gonna be
cool.
surprised.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I know. Mammy's gonna be
And
surprised.
Sonny's gonna be my butler on the Rammstein concert in Trondheim.
Wait, Sonny is gonna be your butler?
Make sure you get a picture.
I'm gonna be like, Sonny, get me some beer.
Yes.
If we can get a video of that, that would be phenomenal.
Please.
Right.
Sonny, beer me
He's gonna
now.
be, yes, sir.
As you wish, sire.
Sire.
Yes,
Oh.
buddy.
No, I was just trying to think of.
You look like you were gonna break out in
I
song.
know I had a good idea, but I lost it. Looking at Cheese face, I lost it.
No, don't. That's not. That's rude. All right.
I don't know. You know?
All right, cool. Well, thank you, Johnny, so much. We love you. Thanks for supporting us in everything that we do, always. You're such a great listener and an awesome sidekick.
Thank you.
Absolutely, brother.
Yeah, you're awesome too.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, Johnny.
Boris.
Oh,
Have a nice day.
Johnny.
Oh my god.
Hold on, I have one. Do
Yeah.
you know where they can
Yeah.
find us? If he knows this.
On Instagram,
Uh-huh.
they can find you at Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
They can find you at Podbean.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Think the show still is on Spotify and YouTube
Yeah.
and Twitter. Twitter.
Twitter.
Number one.
yeah,
Number one.
yeah. He got it. All right, cool. Thanks,
Alrighty.
Johnny. What?
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you so much.
All right,
And
we'll talk.
remember, just remember one thing.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer: they don't know. If
All right. All right.
Okay, bye, Johnny.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Johnny.
I love you guys.
Love you.
Love you.
So welcome back, guys. This is the new number one host of the show, Dillard Skiller, the number one favorite in Norway.
Yeah, I was about
that's
to say
true.
maybe the number one Norway host.
Yeah, celebrity
Yeah,
status over
I
there.
think it is.
So,
You're an icon.
right.
I think you can
Oh.
take the whole European continent.
Only
Absolutely.
because you're gonna play drunken PUBG with him.
I definitely will do that.
I actually want to get in on that.
Let's do this.
That
I
sounds
don't
like
know
fun.
what PUBG is, so when you guys
I
talk
know.
about it,
It's marvelous.
Oh my!
Oh.
My father-in-law was wearing a Fortnite shirt, and I was like, "You don't know what Fortnite is?" He's like, "No, but I get a bunch of people being like, dude, I can't believe you play Fortnite,' and he's just like." Yeah,
Where
like,
did
no
he get
idea.
it from?
He bought it at Kohl's. It was like $2. It's literally just a black shirt that says Fortnite on it, and that's it. And he's like, every time I wear it, he's like, I get nothing but compliments from people like, I can't believe you play Fortnite. That's so cool.
I love it.
you're not 15.
Yeah,
Just getting it.
but
Well, thank you so much. You know, we just want to give another thanks to Johnny for coming up.
Norwegian Titan.
The Norwegian Titan. That
Yep.
was so much fun too. You know, he woke up super early in the morning. I kept saying the middle of the night, and Bird just kept like correcting me. She's like, "It's not the middle."
It's
of
early
the
morning.
night."
It's early
Well, I
morning.
like that Sonny had
That's
no
paper
idea he
route
was
time.
coming on.
Yeah,
so,
Sonny has no idea, so he's just listened to it, and now he knows. So did it.
yeah. We're gonna have
Representing.
we're gonna have named the show The Big Reveal.
You know what I was thinking too, when Johnny was talking, is that you know him and Sonny are big into Dungeons and Dragons,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and we don't really have, you know, anyone in our
Our
group.
circle. Creighton used to play a lot.
I wouldn't mind, like, I don't know how like in depth you have to be, or how much
Really?
of a time
In depth.
A
crunch
lot.
you have to have, but like I would love to get in on a Dungeons and Dragons.
Do you guys
team.
follow Joe Manganiello? He was in shoot. I was like Magic Mike, but I was like, I have to be able to reference
like
something else that he
from
was
Modern
in.
Family's husband.
Yes, her.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has like a whole Dungeon Dragon.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and
He's
he'll
so
post
hot.
it on his Instagram page, and it's like with DB Weiss from Game of Thrones and Tom, what's his face from Rage Against the Machine, and just like Vince Vaughn. Like you'll
Oh.
see people
Tom
in
Morello.
Tom Morello. Thank you. Yeah, but they like play at his house, and it's just so like these cool
But would you
Hollywood
guys-
actors, and they have like
Sounds
a
fun.
basement, and they all just come over and have like a Dungeons and Dragons crew.
Would you guys want to ever try playing that?
Oh yeah.
I'll get back
But like,
into it.
do we? Oh,
Wait,
have
you used to do
played?
that?
As a kid, my brother, because I think Dungeons and Dragons came out in 1974.
Right, it's old.
It's old.
Were you a
And
teenager then?
I'm the youngest of 4 brothers, so all my
Sorry.
Bird.
Sorry.
A teenager. Not quite, but yeah, my brothers used to play it quite a lot, so I'd get in on it.
So,
I want to go to Disneyland with them.
I was like 25.
yeah, no, for sure. So we're basically saving up. We're gonna get like a jar.
a jeer.
We're gonna purchase a jar,
A jeer.
and we're gonna put like Johnny and Sonny's America Fund or something, and we're just gonna start
Coming
collecting.
to America. It should be their Coming to
Okay,
America.
I love
fund.
it.
Yes.
We're gonna just collect dollars for any event we do, and we don't have to really explain it to people, but if people just want to drop dollars in, you know what I'm saying?
Dollar bills, y'all.
Well, I think at the 200th episode, we should have the cardboard cutouts posted up with the Coming to America Fund
Right. And if you want
Ooh.
to take a picture, you donate $1
Yeah,
or two
to the fund.
Oh yeah.
You know what you should do is you should make little cardboard arms for him that he can like hold on
That's
to
adorable.
said.
wrap around.
Could we make like a YouTube video that's like one of those commercials with like Sarah McLachlan songs?
Yeah.
Just like in the arms of the angel. And it just like pictures of like bring these Norwegians to America.
I always turn
you know?
that because I get so sad
I
for the
know.
animals.
But you know what? Just know this: those animals aren't injured.
Oh no.
No.
They're models,
And
okay?
they're
Right.
staged.
Mm-hmm. It's all going to
One-eyed.
Sarah
Those are
McLachlan's
hand-picked dogs.
Those are handpicked. They're not living in a shelter. Those
Yeah.
puppy dogs.
Someone then picked them up and took them back home. Thanks for coming. Here's your money.
Get a one-eyed pug.
Yeah, those dogs got paid for that
Yeah.
appearance. Okay.
You couldn't.
Child actors.
You can't be like, "Hey, can I get that one-eyed dog?"
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh no, we got him.
We hired
from,
him.
Yeah,
You have
we
to
got
call
him from
his-
Hugh Jackman. What are you talking about? You can get him."
Yeah, you have to call his agent.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we do need to get into some news. If everyone's ready.
Sure.
Ready.
Why not?
Live from the Hardly Heroes newsroom, this is WHH News with Phil Burgundy. Did makeup come by yet?
Phil, you're live.
Is the mic on? Isn't there supposed to be a recording light or something? Sock on the doorknob?
The mic is hot.
Oh my, that burrito's coming back to haunt me. Excuse me.
Are you... Just cut to the sound cue.
Is he still not back? Must have been a good burrito.
This burrito is delicious, but it is filling.
So let's bring it back once again to our childhoods. In simpler times when Nintendo was the biggest console available and everyone had a unicorn trapper keeper.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Or is that just me? Anywho, Hasbro is bringing back the Tiger Electronics portable consoles for a new generation. I'm sure kids now aren't that excited, but I can't wait to get my hands on the Little Mermaid LED game.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat?
Oh, and I guess they'll also be releasing Transformers, X-Men, and Sonic too. Excellent! They'll cost $14.99 each once they're released.
What are you, crazy? I don't have that kind of money.
So a new teaser for Stranger Things Season 4 has arrived, and it revealed one thing. Everyone's favorite dad bod-rocking super cop Hopper is alive in a Russian prison camp, only now he's bald and probably pissed off because my guess is they only feed him borscht and vodka.
That's a good one.
The Duffler stated next season is going to ramp up the fun with new larger threats, both human and supernatural. Season 4 is currently filming and no release date has been officially announced.
You suck.
So I know everyone on our little team is Team Xbox, but at any point did any of you guys play the Uncharted games on PlayStation?
Sure. I don't know. Why not?
I did back in the day, and I've always loved the cinematic feel and vast storylines from the series. Well, Sony is making a movie, and that will serve as an origin story to the game franchise, with Tom Holland playing a young Nathan Drake. This is the first time a major movie will tie into the canon of a major game franchise, making it a big deal for storytelling and gaming. Tom Holland has stated it's the best script he's ever read, so it makes me that much more excited considering how much of a nerd he is too. Uncharted is slated for release in 2021.
I want it now.
And to finish off our round of fun topics, photos have started surfacing of Woody Harrelson as Cletus Cassidy for the upcoming Venom 2 movie, and he looks significantly better than he did in the post-credit scene of Venom.
That was hilarious.
That was hilarious.
I.e. no terrible fake wig that makes him look like Scott Tenorman from South Park.
Oh, let me taste your tears, Scott.
I'm particularly intrigued because, like Venom, Carnage is a major character in Spider-Man, and again, he is coming to be without a fully fleshed out Spider-Man in that universe.
I want Spider-Man!
Now, there is a rumor that Tom Holland will make an appearance in Venom 2, but so far it has just been that, a rumor. We'll have to wait until October for Venom 2 to see if Spidey shows up and puts a wrench in the symbiote's plan.
I'll get out of here. And I will. There's gonna be carnage.
Well, kids, it's time for me to move on until next week's update. Are you ready for Hopper's return on Stranger Things?
Turn around. Look at what you see.
Does the thought of Nathan Drake's origin excite you?
I'm sweating like a hooker in church.
You brought a hooker to church?
Why not?
Or are you ready for the mayhem that will be Carnage?
Cassidy is gone. There is only carnage.
Let's discuss what you're all steamy about in the Sidekick Sing Torm. Okay, everybody, let's get this over with.
Phil, we already wrapped and we didn't need you.
Preposterous. I am the news. Oh, the extra beans were a bad idea. White Ranger out.
You partied.
That was pretty good. So
Any toilet stuff.
nobody
is usually funny.
nobody thought Hopper was dead at the end of season 3.
No.
Right.
Gotta love the
Especially at the
Hopsies.
end, where they're like,
Yeah,
the
they're like-
American. or
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
you
was
already know.
no one thought that.
Did you watch the little teaser with him?
Yeah.
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 Your
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
I like.
Eating borscht.
I 100% never believe you when it comes to Stranger Things now.
That
You
is
She
true.
faked it so good.
Her look was like, yeah.
Bird, can
yeah,
I tell you
uh-huh.
something? I didn't watch it.
Like, uh-huh.
I still,
How did
yeah, I was
know?
gonna say, I don't think she ever did see it.
See, and you
No,
guys
I
thought
watched
cheese
the
is a liar.
season. I watched the season, but I have not watched the teaser. No,
It's
I-
what
Okay,
you
fine.
get, goat.
There's
This
not
is
a
who
lot
you've
of it.
sided with.
Yes.
The lying cheese.
There's
The
not
stinky cheese.
the goat
Limburg.
cheese. Lotlenbergendens.
Lumberg.
I'm excited about it.
Um,
You really like the show, right?
Yes.
So, yeah.
But you guys, can
Yes.
I? And I think we've kind of touched on this
Oh,
before, but
can
I
you-
really hope it wraps up soon. This can't keep going, you
I
guys.
think
I
it
kind of
was-
agree. Like,
I just don't think
at some point, it's gonna lose its
100%,
magic, and it's
yes.
already kind of happening.
Yeah, and I just
You didn't
think
like season 3?
No, I
liked
loved
season
it.
3
I've
better
loved
than
everything so
2.
far, but how far can you really
Right.
take this thing? The
What
kids are
if
growing up. They're
This
getting
is
old.
Yeah.
super good with
kids are growing up.
Hopskis.
Yeah. Well, Curtis had said that it's going to go darker.
As the kids
because
get
they're
older.
because they can do more of the horror elements of it.
I mean,
I'm good
so
with
I
that.
think
Yeah,
that it may.
I guess you can do
I think
that.
they could do like 5 and be fine, like 5 seasons, because it'll transition. It was gross, some of that stuff last season, and I
It
think
really was actually.
and it can transition to more of horror in like a 4th and 5th, and I
Yeah.
think they're then like kind of out of.
I think
school.
you have. It's like, please, for the if they go past 5, I swear to God.
Wait till we get to high school. Like, it's going down.
Are they freshmen in this one? Because they were like 8. Wait, were they freshmen last one or 8th grade? I'd have to. I don't remember.
No, I think they're
in
in 8th grade.
Yeah.
So this one.
Tell me what you see.
Oh my gosh, that's like one of my top 10 movies. I love. I think people didn't like that part, and I loved it.
I thought it was super funny.
Reading Rainbow.
It's not the
Oh,
What's the magic school
I know,
bus
it makes
one?
me think of it, Bird.
Take a look.
It's
in a book.
Reading
Rainbow.
Rainbow.
Jordy.
I know, I love him.
I love him. Honestly, I love him so much on Star Trek, and the fact that he was freaking reading Rainbow kills
Do you
me.
listen to his podcast?
No, and tell me about it right now.
It's called LeVar Burton Reads to You, and he just picks short
Are
stories
you
and
guys
reads books.
forgot you're on a podcast? Let's not talk
I know,
about
but
other
you don't
podcasts.
support others.
We do support others, but is he supporting me?
Yes. He supports you every day.
Anyway, it's cute. So
He taught
I'll
you
move
to
on.
read.
Yeah. Every time,
He
every
obviously
time you
didn't
read,
teach you to read.
every time you read a sidekick
Obviously,
mail,
he
it's
didn't
thanks
teach
to
me
him.
to read, or
Yeah,
you.
you know what? He did drop the ball on that.
That's not one of his superpowers.
He's all, nah,
The
I
words,
can't
they
help
just
you.
jumble.
But he can't speak on that. Okay. Okay. What else we
I'm
got?
excited for Carnage, but it's not going to be rated R. So is it really going to be that good?
Right.
That's kind of a letdown.
Yeah,
I wish they'd
that
go
really
R.
is.
Yes, I wish they would have went R with Venom, because now you know that's my biggest gripe is at the very end they showed Carnage. I'm like, how are you
Yeah.
going to make Carnage PG-13?
Yeah.
Just can't do it.
That's boo boo,
That's hecka boo boo, dude.
boo boo juju.
Little baby Juju.
Reading Rainbow.
What else are we steamed up about? The little tiger. Do you guys remember the little tiger handheld games that he's talking about?
I don't think so.
Classic
the-
Tiger Electronics.
Were they
They're
the
like
ones
the
with
little.
one game, right?
Yeah, it was just like a little handheld.
A little Oon game.
It had the little like you could move the guys like left and right. And,
Oh, okay.
you
I don't
know,
think
they're old school.
you played that. So have you been
Yeah.
playing video games your entire life?
Yeah,
Did you ever like take a dip where you're like, oh, I'm trying not to play video games?
for sure. You know, like
Never.
not, the teens and 20s, but then I came back
To your true love.
because you know my generation is like the Nintendo, like the Genesis, all Atari. That all came out when I was young. So
Yeah.
I mean, how can you not?
I remember Super Nintendo. That was like my
Dude, it was my
ish.
jam, bro.
That was good.
I'll still play it.
I remember you used to be
we
able to.
will be playing it on the 200th episode.
You guys better get your game up because me and Bird are.
Yeah, I'm gonna be practicing.
So you
We're doing our
guys,
thing.
this is
Coming for you
serious.
with those
We're
shells.
doing a Mario Kart, Super Nintendo Mario Kart tournament.
Yes.
So when you come hang out with us on March 7th, sign up as soon as you get there. because we don't really know how many people we're going to have and when we need to start the games.
Mm-hmm.
But we will have a sign-up sheet, and we will have a prize and possibly a trophy.
Possibly a trophy.
We'll see.
We're going to try to get some like broke down Dundee or something.
Oh, I would love a Dundee. Welcome to the Dundies.
Let's get it.
But yeah, that's coming up March 7th at Jack Rabbit.
Jack
West
Rabbit
Side.
Brewery in West Sacramento. You guys, it's like just anyone can come. It's a completely like public event, family friendly, super chill.
We'll be selling the
Bird-
Hardly Heroes beer.
Yeah, Bird's going to be there. We're going to have beer for sale, Hardly Heroes beer with a custom label
I'm so
made
excited for you guys.
by Blanny.
Yeah, and Bird's going to have a special cardigan.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy something new.
She's going to have her 200th. I wanted to have like some kind of shimmer.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for streamers.
Ooh.
If I
Tassels?
had known about this Norwegian translation, I could have made like my own cardigan. And have it
Oh,
on the
yeah.
back.
Oh, yeah.
So cool.
Actually.
Just get a Norwegian flag. Maybe I could figure out. I don't know what that even looks like.
I want that translation on a shirt.
Yeah. Me
yeah,
too.
it would be so cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun.
That was really cool of
That was so much
Johnny
fun to have
come
him on.
the show. That
I
was so
know.
much fun.
Oh, you know what? You like that flag. It's cute.
Also,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
I know that Bird's
That would
here,
work on a cardigan.
but February 28th is Tombstone.
Yeah.
So Bird is here to talk about Tombstone.
The movie in general.
Yes.
No, the pizza. I thought you were going to talk about the pizza.
Yum.
Yeah, it's like
That's
$2.
Not a
Did you
quality
bring-
pizza.
Did you bring Tombstone
I
pizza?
wish I had. Sorry.
What do you
I'm
want in your
hungry.
tombstone?
That's my favorite frozen pizza.
Does Tombstone
like
also make
cardboard.
pizza rolls?
No, it is delish.
I don't think so.
No, that's
It's not the
Tostino's.
greatest.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
right. Buddy knows all the frozen pizza names.
Yeah, I'm not
Red
surprised.
He's like,
Baron-
no, bro, no, bro.
Red Baron's
Baron.
weak.
What about DiGiorno? I love
the
DiGiorno.
crust is
Fine.
eh.
It's really soft, and
I like
nobody would
DiGiorno.
ever think that it was takeout.
I know.
Like the
Yeah,
worst
never.
marketing
Is this
ever.
takeout? No, it's DiGiorno.
It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So I'm very excited about going. You're going, right?
Yes.
You're all going, right?
So Tombstone movie night at Jack Rabbit Brewery.
Yes.
The
Starring
date is
Kurt Russell and Val Kilmer, February 28th.
Yeah, but what's cool is when you buy your ticket gets you a beer and unlimited popcorn.
Pop, 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 pop.
Pop, pop.
And it's only adults, so it's kind of like how when you plan normal events, I mean, for your guys' special events where no one will be disruptive. It's probably going to be everybody who knows the movie, which is what I'm excited about. I don't know if it's
But you
gonna
can't
be,
quote.
I feel like in unison,
Yes, you
everybody's
can.
going to be like,
Oh, yes.
I'm your Huckleberry.
Exactly. That's why I brought my Say Win shirt when he's like,
So,
Say Win.
When we
Say
went
Win.
to
Say
see Little
It's all
Mermaid,
pale.
they told us in the beginning of the movie, don't quote it. Like,
Yeah,
don't
well,
quote
are they
out
going to
loud.
say it here?
I don't know.
Okay.
I doubt
well,
it.
They had like an announcement
If
that
they
said
don't-
don't quote it.
No, a guy came out on the stage at Crest
Oh, wow.
Theater and was like, I know everyone loves this movie and you guys want to sing along, but don't.
He was like, hush your mouth.
But there's no
Somebody
sing
else
along
had
in
that.
this. It'll just be people
Fountain Blue
screaming,
Apartments.
you know, like,
Ain't
I'm
it?
coming and hell's coming with me. That's all it's going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Just like, you know, saying those things.
So, Bird, you love this movie.
I do love this movie.
Okay, tell
Also, it,
It
came,
might be my favorite Western.
yeah, it's definitely mine because I'm not into like a ton of Westerns. And I think it was a good blend of like a
Clint
Western, but
Eastwood.
also kind of an action film. So it wasn't like ones before it.
Can
Run, you cur, and tell all the other curs that I'm coming and hell's coming with me.
See?
It's such a good quoted
It's so
movie.
good. You guys have both seen it, right?
Wyatt Earp?
No, it's not the Wyatt Earp movie, which also
Oh.
came out the same year.
No, but Wyatt Earp's in this movie.
Wyatt Perps.
Yeah, but I mean,
know
Why
him.
are you trying to act like Wyatt Earp's not in this movie?
he is in this movie. I'm
Because
just-
that's all you keep saying. You say nothing else. Wyatt Earp? Oh, you mean Earp or Wyatt Earp?
But you
Earp
have
alerts?
seen the movie, right?
I've seen the movie because
Who else is in it besides
This
You know,
Earp?
I'm starting to feel like maybe she hasn't.
I
Yeah.
know. It's starting
Doc
to be a
Holliday.
strange. I'm
Love
getting
it.
a Stranger Things feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
getting
of
that
the Wyatt
vibe.
Earps,
Listen to me.
right?
She played it off good.
Doc Holliday is in it.
Who else?
Buddy watched this movie all the time, and I've seen it.
Because it's amazing.
Billy the Kid is super good in it.
Yeah, totes.
Have you not seen this movie?
That was a test
That
for
was a
cheese,
test,
dude.
and she failed.
Okay. Oh my gosh, Sheila, have you tricked
No,
me?
I've
Because
seen.
I
hey,
think I'm dressing up as Virgil.
Oh, really? That's an interesting
Yeah,
choice.
Virgie. Yeah,
I
I
like Virgil.
like that guy.
I bought the shirt specifically for the event.
I want to be Val Kilmer, but I just know I can't pull off his swag.
But you got a mustache. You should. I mean, you have like prepared a mustache for this event.
I know, but I think Dilly could pull off. You don't think you could do?
You look pale.
I only have a week.
Just start
Yeah.
coughing a bit. You could totally pull it up.
Oh no! If you want, I will
Merman.
definitely be Doc Holliday because I'm gonna bring my cup.
Oh my gosh, that's my favorite part.
I do the cup trick.
I love that
Yeah.
part.
I love that part, but it's also him and the Johnny Ringo when it's why
Oh.
Johnny Ringo? You look like somebody's walked over your grave.
The
Oh,
dingo,
it's so
my
good.
baby.
No,
He's like-
Oh, that's not it.
I don't. Oh my gosh.
He's all, should I hate him? I do. I hate him.
It's such a good also like guy friendship movie,
Oh,
which
yeah.
I think people
Bromance,
I mean,
the
yes.
original bromance, you
I-
know.
I don't appreciate that. Your faces.
I'm really upset right now. I feel like she's, one, hasn't seen the movie. Two, she's shitting all over
You
it.
know I've seen the movie. I've
No.
watched it.
What did
with
you just said? You said Billy the Kid was in it.
That was from Cool Hand Luke. I'm just kidding.
Oh my
Bird. That was a joke, Bird. That was a joke. It's from Bill
Look, there he is. Bill the Kid.
It's from
Right there.
Bill Cassidy and the Sunshine Kid.
It's
This is go.
Wild
This is bad.
Stallions.
Anyway.
So I saw it
my
in theaters
butterfly.
because my parents didn't have like a, you shouldn't go see this movie when you're 12. So I've loved it ever since then.
It's so good.
Did you see
Yeah,
it?
it's one of the
you're
best.
younger, so I don't know if you've seen it. Did you see
No,
it in
I
theaters?
saw it.
I think so.
I saw it way
I've seen it
after.
maybe 10 times. Or
Are
so.
you
It's-
going on the 28th?
You have to just show up to find out.
I already bought a ticket.
Dilly doesn't like to commit.
The rest of
He's
you should
very
be buying tickets
non-committal.
too.
Yeah.
He's like, show up last minute, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
He's like, so maybe
He's like,
not.
it's date night, so I can't go, bro.
But you can bring your wife. It's a date. It's a movie. It's popcorn. It's beer.
Well, she wants
I
to
feel
hang
like that
out.
checks all your marks.
So I had this little idea
Okay, let's hear it.
about us boys. Putting a little, kind of like
Cosplay?
what are those jeans that we're gonna get? The
Wranglers?
peekaboos,
Oh, peekaboo.
peekaboo jeans.
Yeah.
But with a little cutout. If you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Have you guys seen this ad?
You do a left cheek, I'll do a right cheek.
I like
Put
it.
them together.
Smack it.
I
We
didn't
got
know
a
you
little-
could do just one.
Yeah, you don't
You
know
can
about
do
the
any-
It's called the
peekaboos?
left cheek sneak.
You can do a cutout, any cutout you want. The SNL. Have you
Yeah,
seen it, Bert?
SNL
No.
Will
The whale
Ferrell
tails.
skit. So what it is they're called peekaboo jeans,
Mhm.
Okay.
and they have like a spot cut out for
They're like
your
male,
butt.
like
Yeah.
male jeans.
Yeah.
When
Like,
you want
when you want to
to
like,
Man jeans. I got them.
be
I got it.
fancy.
show a little cleavage. So
When you
there's
wanna
like
be
a
sexy.
diamond,
feeling sassy.
a heart, like a teardrop, or the whale tail.
Yes. Coming soon.
It basically shows their
what
butt
would work
crack.
for who though? Who's Wyatt Earp and who's Doc Holliday? Like who's a whale? Who's a heart?
Well, no, like I was thinking kind
He
of like
was
some
just-
assless chaps.
Yeah,
But
only
he would
one
have a cheek and I would have one cheek. And we could come together
Oh
Have
yeah.
form.
Smack
And it's like
like
buddies,
Voltron.
bosom buddies, but butt buddies, I guess.
Kind of like that.
100.
Our powers
Got it.
combined. Voltron.
Right.
Captain Planet.
He's a hero. Gonna take
Take
pollution down to zero.
Any
Earth, wind, fire.
heart. You're forgetting the fifth one.
I always
I know.
forget. I always forget that.
But-
Wait, the fifth one?
It's heart because
Yeah.
no
So
one
it's
cared
Earth,
about that.
Wind,
Fire,
fire,
water,
water,
heart.
I
But
was
nobody
forgetting
cares
heart.
about
No
heart.
one cares.
Nobody cares about that.
Anywho, on Tombstone, I'm very excited. I'm excited that you're going to be there. That I'm not just going to show up and no hardly heroes will be there, which I feel like is
Dilly.
one side of the table.
Dilly.
No,
Are
I'm
you
gonna be
going?
there. It's
Are you
my-
really?
No, I'm probably gonna be there. Can I clear this up? I've seen the damn movie. Okay,
No, you haven't.
I like the movie because I know who Wyatt Earp is.
Yes.
Okay,
Really on that herb train.
Right.
I know that Kurt Russell's in the movie, and he plays Wyatt Earp.
Yes.
And I know that dude from Iceman is in
Val
it.
Kilmer.
Val
Iceman,
Kilmer
you took
as
it
Doc
back.
Holliday.
Who else is
Real
in it?
genius.
That one guy you were talking about.
Anyway, I'll Sam Elliott plays Virgil.
Sam Elliott
Yeah.
is in
And
it.
Bill.
R.I.P.
Yeah, and
No.
Sam Elliott's alive.
Or no, oh,
Bill
sorry.
Paxton.
Bill
Oh my
Paxton.
god!
Sorry.
I seriously
Morgan.
almost freaked out.
Yeah.
You
No,
just
Sam Elliott's
announced on air that Sam Elliott was
No.
dead.
Right.
Bill
He's-
Paxton.
He's been
Bill
old
Paxton.
forever though.
I know he's
He
so
He's,
doesn't-
cute.
he
He
has
never
looked the
changes.
same. No, he's looked exactly the same.
Like what?
Did you like his
In A Star Is Born?
his mustache commercial? The Doritos.
At the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
That was good.
so mustachio.
And he almost looks the same as when he's in
Yeah.
Tombstone.
He looks exactly
But no,
the same.
Bill Paxton. R.I.P.
Yeah, it's too
Yeah.
bad.
I love
Chat.
Bill Paxton.
I also want to make the point that seeing this movie, this is a movie that made me love Val Kilmer forever. You know.
Wow.
What?
No, I just
You
that's
don't
surprising.
think? Yeah, this is the
Of
movie.
all time. Ooh.
Do you still love him though?
Yeah.
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 Oh, for what he has done, The Doors was phenomenal.
Willow.
Oh,
Willow,
Peck.
Mad Mardigan,
Peck.
Heat.
Um,
Let's not forget about Heat.
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 Yeah, my
Um,
he did a movie called Thunderheart, which is
Wonderland.
Like, I love him. Yeah,
Yeah,
Wonderland when he's John
Wonderland
Holmes.
was awesome.
Real Genius.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you know that movie.
Batman.
Yeah, Batman Forever.
Mhm.
He's like my. So is Michael Keaton your favorite Batman or is Christian Bale?
Michael Keaton.
I love Keaton, but I think overall the Christian Bale Batman, because I love Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, you
so
say
much.
Bale. I'm Keaton. You're Keaton, Dilly. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So
Dilly is definitely
I'm in on
Val
Keaton.
Kilmer. I mean,
No, he said
he
Keaton.
won't.
He said Keaton.
That's not what he says when the mic
Keaton.
shows.
When you guys are cuddling
Not when
in
the
bed.
chaps, half
Yeah,
chaps are
not
on.
when the half chaps are on.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think Christian Slater. Wow.
Whoa!
Pump up the
Bale-
volume?
Yeah, right.
Jesus.
Christian Bale
pump it up.
is like I think
Heathers?
he's also my number one, but I feel like Keaton and Val Kilmer are pretty on par for me. Like
You think Keaton and Val Kilmer are on the same level?
I
of
really
Batman?
like what Val Kilmer did with it. It was a little lighter, and I actually don't hate that movie. You know?
I don't hate it either, but he's no Keaton.
Yeah, I mean, he's fine. Anywho, and then I love The Saint. I don't know if you guys ever watched that movie.
Nobody's a Affleck Batman guy.
No, I mean he's fine.
They wouldn't be invited in.
Who's in for Sparkly Batman?
I'm fine with
I'm
that,
actually
too.
surprisingly in on that.
I am actually.
I think
too.
it's going to be really
I'm
good.
warming up.
And he looks
gonna be good.
closer to Val Kilmer than any of the other Batman. I think he looks similar to
So
him.
for you, that does it.
That's it. That's my selling point. That's
Oh,
it. I don't
no,
need
that's-
anything else. I'm like, does that look like it could be a
You're
Val,
like, okay,
Val
fine.
Kilmer jawline? I'm in. We're back.
Oh, you really want to bring it
1995.
back? Top Secret with Val Kilmer.
That was his like first
Tutti
movie.
Frutti.
Yeah,
Oh, Rudy.
Top Secret.
Yes,
I
top
used to
secret.
love
I
that.
forgot that.
He like digs that tunnel with the spoon.
Yeah.
It's like all super elaborate freeway underneath.
You guys, I actually hate to be this person, but we need to move it along.
Fine.
So we're ending this segment now, and
But everybody should show up to this.
yes, please come out, join us. It's gonna be so much fun. So we do still have Dilly's Gaming Corner.
Okay, fine.
I'm trying to help.
Welcome to Dilly's Gaming Corner, the new favorite host in Norway.
Oh, we should have played Rammstein then.
Du hast mich.
So, previously exclusive Kingdom Hearts bundle that we talked about has gone live on the Xbox One.
Oh snap!
Oh, snaps.
Disney and Square Enix announced this week all of the Kingdom Hearts games will be available on the Xbone and the PS4. The exclusive bundle packs going live for the first time on Microsoft console. You can't. There's nothing to. The games were previously announced as an exclusive PS4 bundle to replay all of the games prior to the DLC Kingdom Hearts 3 going live on February 25th. As a surprise, Square Enix announced that those games would also be available on the Xbox for the first time. So that's some good news for you Kingdom Hearts fans. You should be pumped.
Do you play that?
And actually, no, I don't. I don't. But
Me neither, but I've always thought I should like it.
yeah, I
because
know
of
it's got a
Disney.
big fan base. We do have some PUBG news. PC PUBG patch is live for the PC, adding a new deathmatch mode. 6.2 has gone live and adds new 8v8 team deathmatch mode with 7 new arenas, taking from the game's maps. A score will go to 50 points and will be awarded for both skills and assists, for kills and assists. New patches for weapons have also been updated with various fixes for each. Parachute follow mode has been added as well. Let's see. The wall has been upgraded so the bottom is more visible. So basically some updates all around on that.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Some other things I wanted to touch on.
Oh, please do.
On the Xbox, which I just picked this up.
Okay.
And you can still cash in on this deal up until the 24th, so you have all this weekend. You can score Tom Clancy's The Division 2 for $2.99 on the Xbox One. So I've already got that. It's a great deal. Go pick that up. Third-person shooter, kind of cover-based, tactical, really fun. Also, if you need a hard drive, Amazon has got your back right now.
Oh, really?
You can get a 5 terabyte hard drive. Terabytes. The WD Black external HD, compatible with PS4, Xbox, PC, Mac, for like $125. Not a bad deal.
Good.
Not a bad deal at all. Because I have 3 terabytes and I'm full. So.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
So that's a good deal. Go pick that up. I'm also pretty steamed.
Okay.
About this is some really hit home for me.
It's in your heart?
It's in my heart.
Okay.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Oh, Snapples.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
They're actually making a documentary
I'm so in
about
on this.
the game
No
itself.
way.
So in on this.
Are you serious?
Yes. So that came out 20 years ago. It sold the first
been
one came out
20
20 years ago, and it sold 9 million copies.
I remember brother James.
Yeah.
We used to play that game, and we'd be upstairs and his wife now, but they were dating. And he'd be like, "Oh, we're gonna leave in like 5 minutes," and it'd be like 3 hours later. We would never stop playing.
I love that game.
Do they still play
And the
it
second
or
one.
make new ones?
I think the last one came out maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Didn't do too well.
Oh,
They had
okay.
like the Tony Hawk ride where you had like a little board that you would ride
Yeah.
on, but it sort of bombed.
Yeah.
The last one I played was American Graffiti or something like that.
Yeah, they've had a whole bunch of them. Mm-hmm. But basically, it's called Pretending I'm Superman. And it's gonna have new footage, interviews from Tony Hawk, Eric Costin, Caballero, Rodney Mullen, and a whole bunch of other guys, and just
Mullen.
go
Cool.
behind the scenes on the game and
Yeah.
kind of just revisit how it brought skateboarding into the mainstream,
Right.
kind of back in the day.
That's super
So
cool.
I'm looking forward to that.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
That's awesome. That's some cool news.
Yeah. So that's a wrap on the gaming corner for this week.
Thank you so much for your gaming corner, Dilly.
Absolutely.
We really
My
love
pleasure.
it. Because we're running over on time, we're gonna move into Sidekick Mayo.
Mayo.
Now,
Sidekick Mayo.
now we just have one email. Okay, now this is 3 weeks in a row
Of one email?
of this person writing in
Oh, sorry.
from Sir Flintock Chasm Seeker.
He's back.
Now, Dilly's gonna read it because
I am.
he's the reader of this. But yes,
Is it chasm or chasm?
but you can say either one.
Can you?
Sure.
the actual email?
Yeah, you should. It's on the very back page.
I've
Bird,
said Peckle.
you can 100. It's like herb and herb. Chasm or chasm.
Is there a silent H? Or
There's
is
an
there-
H in it.
Oh, all right.
It's spelled CHA.
Maybe it's chasm. I just every time I listened, I'm like chasm
I'm
at
thinking
home.
it's chasm.
Fine, you're the reader.
There is an H. Look in your packet. Now,
Yes.
I don't have one.
What I wanted to know is his email is changed every week.
Right, so
It
that's
has.
what I wanted to cover now. Dilly's going to read this, but I'm going to go over. So every single time he has written in, we kind of I didn't really notice it until this time. He's given us a fake email, but also a different one every single time.
Mm-hmm.
So the first email he wrote was written from Flintock stuff at thisistotally.madeup. That was his email. Okay. The second email he wrote us from was firearms at how long can I keep this going? And then the third one is kfinder at thisisgettinghard to write.
How is that even possible?
I think you just put in whatever you want, right?
I don't know how he's got all these, but
I don't
this
know.
is elaborate.
I don't think it has to be real because there's no dot going.
Yeah.
It would, it's like it's .com. So I think he's literally just writing in whatever he wants.
Who is he?
I know. We don't know yet.
It's a big mystery.
Can he reveal himself
There's
at your
theories.
200th episode? Is he coming to your 200th
Or
episode?
maybe-
We have no idea. We don't even know who it is.
I think he lives in England. Bird, you might like him.
That's true.
He says he serves the queen
What
or
if
something.
he
I
hates
think.
Disney?
Or
Could
the
it
crown.
still work?
He's a servant of the crown.
Yeah, we're just like Paul Abdul and that cat. Paul Abdul and that cat. So it's like,
Jesus.
Because
She keeps talking off the mic. She's like, "Hey, can you give me that transcription?"
that was one time. This was the second.
Chuba, 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 chuba. Can I finish? Can I finish? Can I finish? Can I finish? Okay, Bird, go. I mean,
Cool.
Okay,
skill.
here we go.
Do it.
I'm going to read.
Go, please.
So, like Chisholm said, this is from Sir Flintlock Chasm Seeker. Email this time is kfinder@thisisgettinghardtowrite. Dear brethren, I am flattered that you would compare I to such noble gentlemen as Master Watson. But we are not one and the same. Although I do command his linguistic prowess, I am but a mere servant to the crown of England, a merchant of goods to those who would brave the savagery of this uncivilized world, an adventurer and explorer seeking to uncover the mysteries of this new world across the seas, and an admirer of the exploits of the King of Sacramento.
Oh, God.
Yes.
I highly look forward to partaking in your weekly program, whilst relaxing and enjoying my daily tea and biscuits. It is most enjoyable and entertaining. I would very much like to meet you all soon and share a pint of the finest ale available in the land. Well, alas, I must away to my duties. Keep up the fine work, lads and lady. With the utmost sincerity, your latest admirer, Sir Flintlock, Chasm Seeker, Esquire the Third.
Love it.
I think you need to do that in a British accent now that you know he's English.
Do you know the British? Can you do a British accent?
I'm flattered that you will compare our sex to noble gentlemen as Master Watson.
Wow.
But we are not one and the same. Although I do command his linguistic prowess.
Wow.
You were like all over England. I was like, are you going Cockney with
Yeah, he's
that?
like,
and then
oh.
you like moved to...
You know, it's just a little tour of Italy.
So,
I know.
you
This
guys,
is why you're the number
This ain't
one.
Olive Garden.
I do want to say something though, real quick. So I did look up
real
the
quick.
word chasm, and for one, you know how they spell out how you pronounce it. It's Kazem, chasm. But listen, hold on, you guys. Are you listening?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's chasm.
Chasm.
You're welcome, Flintlock. Just
We've
so we
been
can
saying
get his name said
we
right.
were saying chasm because I thought it was like herb, because there's an F and H in it.
I love that.
Eddie Izzard.
Mm-hmm.
He's the Chasm Seeker, though.
But I do like to say chasm. So can we continue, Bird?
Sure.
Are we allowed?
It's our show.
That's true.
Yeah.
We're doing a wall.
Prostitute.
Get off the mic.
Don't make me cack-ass. That's not a cute laugh. Okay, well, do we have anything else we want to say? We do want to say thank you to Johnny.
Yes.
Thank you, Johnny.
We want to remind everybody to come to our 200th episode, March 7th.
Make sure everybody comes out to Tombstone.
Tombstone.
That's the 28th.
The 28th. Kyber Caves, the 29th.
Yep.
Yep.
So many
It can
things.
be a Hardly Heroes weekend. You could hang
Saturday
out
and
with us Friday,
Sunday.
Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
What's on Sunday?
Oh, no, just Friday and Saturday. Whoopsie.
We're going to be at Buddy's house on Sunday. Everyone's invited.
Power hour. Yeah, so come hang out with us.
Yep. And check it out. We'll have everything posted on our socials, so check it.
Yeah, and real quick, is there anything else I needed to talk about? No, just remember one thing.
Disclaimer, they don't know shit.
You guys have a good night.
See you guys.
Love you.
Bye. sorry I can't do it like Dill.
Wait, where's my cruiser? I can't find it.
Where's my cruiser?
Where's my cruiser? Did you see it? Oh, it's over here.